Welcome to TCF's Grant Information Session. This session will tell you the information that you need to know about the 2021 to 2022 grant opportunities at the Communities Foundation. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We love hearing from our applicants, and we're happy to help along the way. Each year, TCF awards over $400,000 in grants to local nonprofits. We look forward to seeing your application for projects and programs that support our neighbors in Delaware County. One of the things that makes TCF unique is that the majority of our grant programs are organized, funded, and supported by community-led initiatives. This means that individuals or groups of individuals are doing the fundraising for the majority of these grant programs. They are enthusiastic about the work that your nonprofits are doing, and they work together to make decisions about which applications should be supported. Nonprofit organizations can find the applications for each grant program at our website, tcfhelps.org. Once there, click on Grants for Organizations, and you'll see a variety of different program options available. I'll take you through a few of the frequently asked questions about TCF's grant programs. First and foremost, we get the question, do you welcome phone calls and emails from applicants? Yes, of course we do. Our door is always open to you. We look forward to discussing your needs and helping you with the application process whenever you have any questions. So please reach out. Can my organization apply for multiple TCF grants? The answer is yes, but in order to save you time, you may want to first email info@tcfhelps.org so that we can point you towards the program that is most likely to fund your request. And last but not least, why does TCF do site visits and phone calls for the majority of their grant programs? The reason is our written applications are as simple as possible, allowing organizations without professional grant writers to apply. This means that we encourage applications from volunteer-led and grassroots organizations. We gather more information and build relationships via the phone calls and site visits. This helps us learn about your organization without taking a lot of upfront effort in the grant application. Now, let's talk through some of the programs that are available for organizations. First up is our Community Grants Program. This application is open year-round. There are no deadlines. The maximum award size is $3,000. And our funding priorities are health, education, and community spirit. The geography for this is Southeast Delaware County. You'll see in gray on the map that there are 17 communities highlighted. These are the communities encompassed by Ridley, Interborough, Springfield, Wallingford-Swarthmore, and Southeast Delco school districts. Any programs that benefit folks that live in those communities are welcome to apply. The application type here is a simple one-page form. We follow up with a site visitor phone call. Again, this is to encourage small organizations that may not have grant writers to apply to the program. Our program manager here is Terry Douthit. She's been with TCF for over 20 years, and many of you may already know her. If you have not met her yet, feel free to reach out. Her email address is terry@tcfhelps.org. Next up is the Cara Bernard Book Grants. Again, this application is open year-round. There are no deadlines. In this case, what we award is as many gently used books as your organization needs. This is popular with schools, daycares, nonprofit organizations, and just about anybody that is serving youth in Delaware County. Our funding priority here is to stick within Delaware County, and the application type is very simple. It is a half-page form. After that is received, our program manager, Sharon Moore, will reach out to you. If you need to get in touch with her in advance, her email is sharon@tcfhelps.org. And Sharon can help get the books that you need, whether they're special interest books or focus on particular topics. We can usually find the gently used books that you need for your organization. The Eddystone Youth Fund grant application is open year-round. There are no deadlines, and in this case, there is no maximum award size. Most of the applicants here are beginning new programming for the youth of Eddystone, and they typically work with TCF to scale and create a program that is right-sized for the community. The funding priority here is that it must help the youth of Eddystone. The application type is a simple one-page form plus site visit and phone call afterwards. The program manager is Terry Douthit, and we have been working hard to get new programming opportunities available to the youth in Eddystone. So if you are looking for a new community to serve, we are interested in hearing from you. Next up is the City of Chester Giving Circle. This group has changed their grant cycle and will be accepting applications next in the fall of 2022. So this is a little bit different than past years. We want to make sure that our applicants from Chester are aware that we have shifted this cycle. The reason that we did that was because there were many applications due at the same time as the City of Chester grant program for other organizations in Delaware County, and we didn't want to overwhelm your grant writing and volunteer staff. So again, next time that this will be available will be the fall of 2022. The maximum award size will be $5,000. And the funding priority here is really any positive programming that benefits the community served by the Chester Upland School District. We have helped everyone from newborns to seniors, and the types of programs that have been supported have been diverse, everything from environmental concerns to education concerns, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There really is no restriction beyond geography for this program. This application is a little bit longer. It's a 3-page form, and especially for new applicants, we tend to follow up with either a site visit or phone call so that we can really express your organization's story to the Giving Circle that makes these determinations. The program manager is Lauren Sestursik, and you can get a hold of her at lauren@tcfhelps.org. Next up is the Hope for Children grants. These grants are supported by the BHCU Kid Foundation in conjunction with TCF. The cycle for this grant program is open right now. There will be a couple of grants awarded in fall 2021, but we leave the application open throughout the year. So if you have an emergent need that comes up, please feel free to apply. We'll make sure that we share that with the folks at BHCU. The maximum award size has increased this year to $5,000, and our funding priorities are programs in Delaware County that support abused, neglected, or at-risk youth. The application type here is pretty simple. It's a 1-page form, and in all cases, we tend to follow up with a site visit or phone call so that we can get to know the organization and really express your story appropriately. Program manager is Lauren Sestursik, and you can get a hold of her at lauren@tcfhelps.org. Last but not least is the Project W grants. Project W is a women's giving circle, and the next cycle for awards will be in spring 2022. The maximum award, there'll be 4 awards this year, estimated to be a cumulative about $60,000, depending on the size of the giving circle. Funding priorities are any programs that help women in health, education, or family within Delaware County. And the application type here is a long form, followed up by a site visit from the members of the Giving Circle. Lauren Sestursik is the manager, and the program has its own website, projw.org, that you can check out to learn more about Project W's history, the past grants that they have made, and really any other information you need to know about the Project W program. So you may ask yourself, how else can TCF help? TCF does manage a number of donor-advised funds, and these funds give grants to local nonprofits. For the first time this year, we are asking all nonprofits in our database to send in their name, website, and mission to be included in a database that will be accessible to our donor-advised fund advisors so that they may learn more about your organization. Additionally, if your organization is in need of in-kind donations, please send an email to info@tcfhelps.org. We are often approached by organizations and groups that have resources available. This may include tickets, this may include technology, books, office equipment, or other items that you need to operate your organization, and we try our best to match donors with recipients whenever possible. Last but not least, you can nominate your clients for help. In addition to our grants for organizations, on our website at tcfhelps.org, you'll find a link for grants for individuals. We have 3 grant programs that help individuals. One helps single mothers who are experiencing financial hardship. Another helps families that are caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's or dementia. And the final one helps victims of fire, accidents, or other catastrophic events. So if one of your clients fits into these categories, please direct them or nominate them at the Grants for Individuals link. For those of you who have not yet had a chance to meet our team because of the COVID-19 pandemic, here we have a picture so that you can put a face to the name. On the far left is Lauren Sestersic, who manages 3 of the grant programs that we talked about. Behind her is Kurt Slen, who is our long-serving CFO. And beside them is Sharon Moore, who manages the Book Grant program. My name is Heather Finnegan. I'm to the right of the sign there. I'm the president and CEO of the Communities Foundation. And beside me is Terry Douthit, our long-serving operations manager, who manages 2 of the programs that we talked about today. We encourage you to call us, to email us, and to reach out whenever you need the support of the Communities Foundation. We are here to help, and we love having relationships with the nonprofits in the community. Thank you for all that you do.